Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tranquil Journeys. I'm Jennifer Fater, and I'm here with Allison Clement, and we are your instructors. Allison and I are both Reiki masters, and for over 20 years, we've grown our knowledge in complementary and alternative practices in relaxation, stress reduction, um, sound for relaxation, massage therapy, and Ayurveda. And so we're very excited to share with you techniques that we have for relaxation. And today our theme is pain relief. So we're going to be sharing a lot of techniques to help you hopefully reduce any chronic pain or acute pain that you might be going through using your own body's healing abilities and energy. So we want to thank Images of Hope for giving us the opportunity to offer these virtual sessions. And our classes are for anyone affected by cancer in El Dorado County and beyond. And we're very grateful that you're joining us today. So I will go ahead and turn it over to Allison, and she's going to get us started with some techniques for pain using energy.
Yes, hopefully we'll have some technique here that will help everybody out, even if you aren't one of those who suffers from any chronic pain. We all get headaches from time to time, so eventually during this class, maybe you'll find one of our tips that might help you out. So first of all, I'd like to just suggest an item that you might consider that has been a huge help for me and my family. A microwavable heating pad, or like a rice bag or a corn bag, we call them in our family. This one is stuffed with rice, something you can buy online. And one I got for my husband is a neck wrap, microwavable neck wrap, which is really, really useful, very cozy. And if you're not familiar with them, they are stuffed, like I say, with rice or corn, and you put them in the microwave for a few minutes, and they give a lovely, comforting, slightly moist heat. And even if I don't have pain, every night I warm one up before I go to bed and put it down by my feet, and it relaxes me no end and helps me go to sleep so much easier. But they're great for pain. My mother suffers from diverticulitis sometimes, and so she gets abdominal pain. And the one thing that helps more than anything else is holding that microwavable bag on that uncomfortable area. And I just thought I'd mention it because, like I say, it's been no end of help to us. And most people who start using them, you get hooked, especially if in bed at bedtime during the winter months. It's pretty wonderful. So anyway, that's just one tip. And then I'm going to move on now to some energy healing techniques. And the first ones that I will tell you about are from the famous energy healer Donna Eden. And many of these can be found in her book, Energy Medicine by Donna Eden. She's had other titles published, but this is the one that I'm taking these from. And the first technique is called breathing out the pain. And as you probably know, breath moves energy, and intent, of course, moves energy. And with the breathing out the pain technique, it's very simple. You breathe in through your nostrils with your mouth closed, and then you breathe out through your mouth as if blowing out a candle. So the way Donna Eden says is smell the rose, blow out the candle. So in through your nose, out through your mouth. And make each breath slightly slower than the breath prior to that. Uh, as you exhale, you're releasing some of the energy involved with the pain. So smell the rose, blow out the candle, and just sort of visualize the energy leaving that painful area as you exhale. You can use visualization with this one. So that's the breathing out the pain technique. Smell the rose, blow out the candle. Another technique is simply tapping. You can tap the area of pain or sore muscles. For example, if you get shoulder pain, if you're like me, sometimes you keep a lot of tension in your shoulders and that area gets painful. Well, you can just tap with your fingers, or as Don Eden suggests, if you have a hairbrush, has lots of little pokey things coming out of it, use that hairbrush to lightly tap the area that is sore, maybe for a minute or so. It kind of helps to release the energy and helps ease the pain. Another suggestion she has is a stretching, as long as it's not an open wound that's painful. If you have a painful area, you can maybe an inch or two beyond the sides of the painful area, if you just stretch that area with your fingers, that relieves some of the area of the energy that's congested in there. If you press in deeply and stretch that area around the pain. And then one last tip that I'm going to share with you is this one's kind of cool, I think. Pinching. And you don't keep pinching. It's not like the tap where you do it repeatedly. It's one pinch. And the way she described it is it's kind of like the reset button on a plug. If you blow a breaker or a fuse, you press the reset. The pinch kind of does that to a painful area sometime. If you go to the center of a painful area with your thumb and your forefinger, and very lightly, you don't have to use a lot of force with this, just lightly pinch the painful area, pinch the skin one time. That's it. It has a reset effect. So that's a fun one to try. It's so easy, doesn't cause you additional pain to do it. Just try that one pinch in the center of the area. It's like a reset button. So those are a few of Donna Eden's pain techniques. Just to review again, there's the breathing out the pain, which is smell the rose, blow out the candle, tapping with your fingers or a hairbrush, stretching, digging the thumb and forefinger in, stretching next to the area of pain. And then lastly, the reset, which is a light pinch right in the center of the pain. So those are just a few ideas, a few things for you to try if you have a painful area next time. And with that, we are going to start preparing for our guided meditation with Jennifer. And I'll start us off with the sounds of a few of my singing bowls. So get in a comfortable position. Get ready to be relaxed for a short while. Start breathing deeply, pay attention to your breath, and listen to the bowls for a moment.
Well, it's certainly not easy to be in pain, whether it's a chronic pain issue or an acute pain. And so, this guided meditation is designed to help you nurture yourself and get through episodes of pain a little easier. And so, go ahead and just resume your comfortable position. Let your eyes close if you wish. Again, focus on your breathing, your inhale and exhale. Just your breath alone is so crucial in helping you go through pain. And sometimes it's the only relief to just breathe through and try as hard as you can to have a positive mindset. It's not easy. It can be frustrating to deal with constant pain, whether it's with you and within you, or you're a caregiver to someone experiencing pain. Try to just keep that positive attitude and mindset as you go through it. And the best way to do that is to take time for yourself, to allow yourself space for healing and dealing with the pain through meditation or focusing on your breath or the techniques that Allison has shared, any energy techniques or massage techniques you can find to do on yourself to help alleviate the pain. is so beneficial. So now let's nurture ourselves through meditation, through rest, through our breath, and through silence. Be patient with yourself, compassionate, and just acknowledge where your pain is or might be. Or if you're caring for someone who's in a lot of pain, try to imagine where they might be hurting and what it might feel like. So together you can get through this. And inhale as if you're going to smell that rose, and exhale as if you're going to blow out the candle. Slow down and take time. Create space to breathe through any pain you might be experiencing. And after you've had a few deep breaths, just maintain your comfort. Breathe at a rate that's comfortable and easy for you. Try to let your mind empty and be silent. Tell your mind, be silent now, and gently guide your thoughts back to silence. Just be here now for a moment, focusing on your inhale and your exhale. If it's comfortable, place your hands on the sides of your head, above your ears, and just let your touch comfort you. Take a few deep breaths here. When you're ready, move your hands over your eyes so your palms are resting over your closed eyes. Just let your eyes completely relax here. Let your forehead muscles relax, your brow lines soften. And again, take a breath, letting go of everything. There's no need to hold on to anything right now. Just make yourself comfortable. Then, after a few moments, move your hands to your heart. Allow yourself to feel your breath in your heart area. If you can, expand your chest and the belly on your inhale. And when you exhale, let your shoulders drop. Press them down and back, releasing tension you might have in your neck and head, your chest. A lot of times when we are experiencing pain somewhere in our body, we tense up all over the place. So anything you can do to separate your neck and shoulders, to give space there, to shift your awareness within, this will help. So keep your hands over your heart. Continue to feel your breath in your heart area. And while you're here, think of a pleasing sensation, a happy thought or word, or something you love, and allow yourself to feel that. Feel it from your heart. Maybe it's a happy time or memory that you have. Just let that become in the forefront of your mind and in your heart. Continue to breathe into your heart, feeling your chest expand under your hands. Maybe let a little smile come to your face as you're thinking of this happiness. And then just be quiet, listening to the rhythm of your own breath, your body's own internal wisdom. Letting these heart feelings radiate through your entire body, erasing and washing away any pain that you might feel. And then very gently move your hands over your belly button area. Take another breath where you inhale deeply, smelling the roses. Exhale to blow out the candle. See if you can feel a deep sense of relaxation and relief As your hands are over your belly, let this relief spread over all of your internal organs, all of your muscles and bones, tendons, so that you can finally experience some relaxation from deep within. Imagine that you're totally supported and connected from within, that you have everything you need for healing and for feeling better, for feeling relief. Keep faith within yourself. Give yourself time to heal and know that it's okay, that it takes time for pain to go away. Sometimes you have to go through it, and it's a process, and it's okay. The more that you can relax through it, the easier it becomes. And then when you're ready, place your hands on your thighs, if that's comfortable for you. And gently let go of any tightness you feel in the lower body, your legs, your feet, your toes. Mentally tell yourself that you let the pain go in your lower body, or wherever you have pain. Let go. Tell yourself you want to let go of it, release it. You don't need it anymore. Place your hands back on your heart, completely resting your entire body here and enjoying this time within. Imagine yourself in a beautiful bubble, a pain-free bubble where there's clear light all around you, healing you and protecting you. And this bubble can stay with you as long as you like. It's your own personal healing bubble. Imagine yourself coming to it whenever you need. There's no pain here, just happiness. So now I'll leave you here in this bubble, relaxing and experiencing relief. And we'll finish our meditation listening to the sound of the bowls. So now, as you're coming back to the space that you're in, go ahead and gently open your eyes, shift your shoulders down and back. And I have a couple of energy points I want to share with you to help reduce pain. The first one is on the back of the neck. And the way that you find it is simply by intertwining your fingers and turning your hands out away from you so that your thumbs are free, and you put your whole hands and thumbs behind your head. And where your thumbs, you put your fingers along the back of the neck, and where the neck meets the spine, the head meets the spine, the cervical area there, occipital ridge, and where the thumbs land on the side of the tendons of the neck is a very powerful acupressure point. And this is called Wind Palace in some texts, and otherwise known as gallbladder 20. So where your thumbs land, there's a natural indentation on the back of the neck. And then you can do a couple of circular movements with your thumb. It kind of feels really good to massage this area if you have a headache, or if you're experiencing any pain in your head or tension in your face or jaw, in your ears. This is a great point to stimulate and rub. And if you move your thumbs a little bit closer to the spinal cord in the same area, you'll end up hitting a marma point. And this marma point is called Kritkatika. And this is a great point to do circular movements with your thumb. So I'm just doing some gentle circular movements with my thumbs as I'm on the back of the neck. And this is a place in Marma therapy to stimulate the energy in the entire body, to stimulate posture and circulation to the head. So if you have a headache, it helps open up circulation to the head. And it helps keep movement flowing in the body. And so it's just a great place to stimulate, to feel better. And then the other one I wanted to show you is on the center of the palms. And so you end up just doing some circular movement on the center of the palm here. There's a very powerful marma point here. And you want to do both sides of your palm. And this is an energetic point to energize the entire body and to get energy flowing through the entire body. And so if you're feeling kind of bad in a certain area of your body, this helps send energy and circulate energy throughout the body so that all of your body can have a little bit more energy flow. And with a little bit more energy flow, maybe you'll feel a little bit better. I use this one a lot because it works really well. If you're having an acute pain situation, just try rubbing this area. It's also very good for overall health and balance. And so when we get into a place of constant pain, it's hard to feel balanced in your body. And so this is a restoration point for balance. And then finally, I just wanted to remind everyone of the anxiety point on the chest. And this is an acupressure technique. So you just take your palm of your hand and lay it under the collarbone on the chest, and where your thumb and index finger land is the natural indentation and also the points for anxiety. And so this is just a great point when you're going through pain as well. Um, you and or your caregiver can feel anxious about the situation. And so doing things to calm yourself through pain and to take away fear and anxiety through pain is very, very beneficial because, again, your body responds to relaxation and has opportunity for more healing the more relaxed you can be. And so you can even tap these points, like Allison was saying earlier, tapping the points is really a great help when you're under a lot of pain. So if that feels right to you, then tap. Finally, I just wanted to mention that you can use essential oils to help with pain. Sometimes we experience a lot of nauseousness if we're going through a lot of pain. And so peppermint oil, just a dab on the wrist, or even if you're just going to open the bottle and smell it, or put a little drop of peppermint on a napkin or a Kleenex and smell that, it will help with nauseousness. And you can also use cedarwood, lavender oil, diffuse those in your environment to um, make make a scent that helps your emotion. And so the emotion that you want to reduce is pain and the feelings around pain. And so um, doing things to distract yourself in your environment and make it more pleasing can can help as well. So I will turn it back over to Allison to finish up with a few more energetic techniques, which hopefully help further.
Yes, we are flooding you with techniques today. So I hope you'll find one that works for you amongst the ones that we're demonstrating. First of all, I will go over another set of energy healing techniques for headaches. Um, and I thought it would be a good time to do it in the course of our class because you've already activated the energy in your hands by doing by pressing the powerful acupoint or energy center that Jennifer showed you in the palm of your hands. But we'll get them a little bit more warmed up even for our technique. If you clap your hands about 12 times, and then rub them together for a few seconds. This will help activate the energy centers in your hands even more because our hands are such powerful tools. Our breath and our hands and our mind are the most powerful tools that we've got. So hopefully you might be able, especially if you've done anything like Qigong or any type of energy healing, if you've ever studied Reiki, hopefully you can start to feel a little energy between your palms. And even if you can't, energy flows where the mind goes, as we always tell you. So just visualize that energy flowing through the palms of your hands, and that'll chivvy it along there. So first of all, we're going to work on some points on our temples. So use your hands here on your temples with the tips of your fingers on each temple and make smooth circles around this area. You can do that quite a few times. So circles on your temples. This is a 4-part technique, and this is part 1. So small circles on your temples. And then to release further blockages of energy, run your fingers along both sides of your head from your temples, behind your ears, and down to the base of the skull at the neck. And when they reach the base of your skull, press your fingertips into that base of your skull. And you can repeat this flowing movement from your temples, back of your ears, to the base of your skull, and then press Do this several times. Then for the third part of the procedure, it's very, very similar to what Jennifer showed you with the marma point, just below the base of your skull. You massage both sides on the back of your neck with the tips of 2 or 3 fingers on either side below the base of your skull. And again, you make small circles there. You can do that up to, say, 36 times. And then let's rub our hands together again until they're warm. And we're going to do a face wash with our hands. Wash your head and face with your hands. Use smooth circular movements over the entire surface of your head and face. And you can do that for about a minute. Just smooth and rub that energy over your face and your head. And that's the end of this technique. So you start by small circles on your temples. Then you move from your temples and a flowing movement back around the back of your ears, ending at the base of your neck. You do that several times. And after you do that, you use small circles on the back of your neck, and then finish by washing your face and head over with energy. That's another technique for headaches. Different kind of headaches and different people respond differently. So we're giving you different techniques that you can try and choose from and see what's effective for you. There are a couple other techniques that we'll finish with. One of them is, I call it unwinding. Before I do, though, I should give credit to a book that includes many of the techniques that that involve chi or energy. This is, oops, let me get it on the camera. Qigong by Master Lam Kam Chuen. And it has great illustrations and healing techniques. So anyway, back to unwinding. If you followed us for the time we've been giving these classes, some of you might remember the various chakra energy points throughout the body. And especially for maybe the digestive areas, some of the lower chakras, lower abdomen, are good ones to work on, and in terms of unwinding them. So you can do this on your abdomen, and because of the camera angle, I'm going to do this over my throat chakra to show you how to do it. But it's if you have digestive discomfort or pain down there, that's a particularly good area to do this exercise on. But I'll show you up here so you can see what I'm doing. And you simply use your hands and unwind over that energy center. So use counterclockwise motions in a circular manner over the energy center. You just rub in a circle very softly, counterclockwise, and you can visualize the energy going round and round in that energy center. And you can perhaps visualize the pain being released and leaving that area as you go round and round. And as you finish, before you do, change the direction and go clockwise just for a few seconds or a few circles, just to get that energy going in the correct direction again. So we just call it unwinding. And that can be very effective, especially if you use that mental intention of releasing the energy and seeing the pain dissipate and move off into the universe where it could be transformed into something healing. You can visualize that energy being released. So that's unwinding. And one last uh, just point of interest, literally a point, is a technique used by the great Reiki master Mikao Usui, who developed um, the original Reiki techniques. And it's a technique used for laser precise healing. He take his left hand and draw down energy from the universe, and then for the right hand, to direct the stream of energy to the area that needed healing. He would take his thumb and his center two fingers with his pinky and index finger raised, and he would use these fingers to direct the flow of energy to a very precise area. I'll do it here just on my face as if I had a toothache. So that was a very precise method for directing a flow of energy. So especially if you practice healing touch, or if you've studied Reiki, or if you've had some experience in directing energy yourself, for your own self-treatment or others, it's an interesting one to try, to pinpoint that that direction of energy in a very precise way. So we will finish with that, and we hope that some of these techniques will help you out. Jennifer has a very nice quote to share with us as we thank Images of Hope El Dorado, as ever, for supporting us in bringing these classes to you. And the quote is, "Our strength grows out of our weaknesses," by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Jennifer found that one, and we thought it was a very appropriate one, and a positive way to look at our challenges with pain. So we hope that and some of these techniques and the guided meditation relaxation help you out. And until you see us next time, we hope you have a peaceful month and take care of yourselves. Thank you again. Bye-bye.